large crowd. I tried to push my way through to see what was going on, and then I saw him. There, in the midst of all the commotion, was a man. Or at least what was left of a man who had been beaten within an inch of his life. Who is this man? I recalled a conversation I had overheard in the market in which a man had said that Pilate had freed Barabbas, a known murderer, at the request of the people. So then this man must be the one who took his place. What crimes must this man have committed that the people would choose to free a murderer instead? At this thought, I looked again at the body in front of me. I saw what seemed to be a crown made out of thorns had been thrust upon his head, and his face, unrecognizable, was covered in blood. Who is this man? And then I heard it, but I didn't believe it. Jesus? This was Jesus of Nazareth? But I had heard so many stories about all the good he was doing, how he helped the needy, how he healed the sick and fed thousands. What had he done to deserve this? I followed the crowd as they made their way up the hill. I watched as Jesus struggled under the weight of the cross and as they took a man from the street to carry it for him. Continuously, the soldiers beat him, and the crowd spat at him and mocked him endlessly. But he didn't say a word until at once he turned. For the first time, I noticed a group of women on the outskirts of the crowd, weeping. "Daughters of Jerusalem," he said, "do not weep for me. Weep for yourselves and for your children. For if people will do these things when the tree is green, what will happen when it is dry?" I didn't understand what he meant, but it scared me nonetheless. Why were they doing these things? I still didn't know what crime he had committed in order to deserve death. And when we got to the top of the hill and they posted the notice of his crimes, all it said was Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. Was this true? Was he the king we had been waiting for? I couldn't bear to watch as they drove the nails into his hands and hung him there to die. But as I stood there with my eyes sealed shut, I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." How can this be? Through all his pain and anguish, he still had compassion on the very people who were killing him. Surely this man was not normal. So who is he? Is he the one who came to redeem us? He has to be. I didn't want to watch the rest, but I'm paralyzed. Confused and scared, I just stand here in complete darkness for what seems like hours, the earth shaking beneath my feet. But here I am, just waiting. Waiting for what? I don't know. But this day, this man, this can't be the end.